let's talk about detoxing on the journey and why this is one of the keys to really shifting your journey. Divine masculine cannot come back while ever there is fear-based energy. It will cause separation after separation after separation. They cannot come back while ever you are in chasing energy. And one of the most important keys to remember on here is you may not be chasing in the 3D, but you may be really energetically chasing. How do you energetically chase on this journey? Well, sending healing, sending love. And as a healer, I have been teaching healing for over 20 years. I teach Munaiki shamanic healing, I teach Reiki healing, and I teach it from beginners all the way up to master teachers. And I will tell you that healing is so transformative, is so powerful. But on a twin flame journey, sending healing will only cause more separation. Now, healing is magnificent for healing the self or helping somebody else or working as that animal healer, or if you're working with clients and you're helping them heal on such a deep soul level, then that is incredible. But actually to physically send your divine counterpart healing does not work on this journey. Why? Because you are sending and you are believing that person is outside of you. And so you shift into a separation consciousness frequency. Likewise, I have been a psychic medium for a long, long time, 2 decades. I have worked professionally, but having psychic readings on this journey will also cause you a separation. Why? Because you are viewing it. When you ask somebody, maybe you're listening to tarot or oracle readings, and you are trying to understand where your divine masculine is, guess what? You are actually seeing two. You are asking, what is divine masculine doing? You are in separation consciousness. Now, this journey is about unity consciousness, is knowing that actually there is no separation, and it is only when you shift energetically on the journey does the frequency of the journey and the union frequency come online. You see, this journey, divine feminine, is the biggest awakening that you will ever go through. Detoxing. Why are you detoxing? Are you detoxing to go, I never want to speak to that person again. I never want anything to do with them? No. You are detoxing the fear-based frequency, which gets activated on this journey. Once you are activated, and this is the thing that most people don't understand about, or should I even say understand on this journey, you are not detoxing to get rid of that person. You are detoxing to get rid of the fear-based frequency. Once you get rid of the fear-based frequency, you can move into that inner union. The fear-based energy that is activated at soul recognition, and this fear-based energy only activates at such an intense level at soul recognition, when the soul recognizes itself in your divine counterpart. Once this is activated, the key to the journey is to bring down that energetic wall and bring down that fear-based energy. While ever there is fear-based energy present, you will be obsessively thinking about them. You will be endlessly searching. You will be trying to figure out this journey. You will be wrapped in doubt on this journey. Why we detox is to shift out of the frequency of 2 and shift into the frequency of singularity. Remember, you are moving from a very mind and ego way of operating. This journey I cannot stress it enough. It's an awakening. It is an awakening, and it is an awakening to your true self, your soul self. Now, the soul only operates in the here and now frequency. That's why you will hear people saying, go and read The Power of Now. Go and listen to Eckhart. Go and watch the Samadhi movies. Go and listen to Louise Hay. Go and watch Untethered. Go and read or listen to Untethered Soul, Michael Singer. They are all showing you back to your soul vibration. This journey is about energetically shifting. Wherever you are projecting outside of the self, and this is why tarot and oracle readings and psychic readings, if you're having those readings, they're not bad per se, but it's the energy that you sit in. So you will want to talk about, when are they coming back? When are they returning? What is going on with them? Are they feeling what I'm feeling? You're looking for validation, but what are you doing? You're seeing it as two instead of one. This journey is a singularity frequency. So you start to detox, because once you detox, you get into a surrendered state. From a surrendered state, that is when the journey starts to change. And that is when people go, I think the energy flipped. I feel like now I am no longer chasing, but actually I'm starting to witness divine masculine starting to come back in. And I know and I can feel it. And that is the thing on this journey. You feel and know things at a deep level without actually seeing it through your eyes. And you start to feel the energy flip. Now, most people will go, oh, it's flipped. I'm now the runner, they're the chaser. No, what is anchored in the beginning, you are always the chasing frequency. It's just that at times on the journey, you learn how to balance and neutralize. And so you shift out of that chasing frequency and you shift into an equilibrium, a balanced state. At that point, it allows the energy to aerate, which allows it to balance. And divine masculine does not feel that overwhelming sense of, I need to get away from this. This is too overwhelming. All my fear-based frequency is now rising up. Instead, they are allowed to come back in. And when I say they're allowed from the frequency energy. It's no longer overwhelming them. So they come back in. At that point, it is not union. That point, it is just the energy weaving in to see where you are holding your frequency. And at this point, divine feminine normally goes back into mind and ego, which causes chase, which causes separation. But the key to it is holding your energy. And this is why on this journey, that Kundalini that is activated, it's about being able to balance, being able to pour that Kundalini, that creative energy, which feels sexual energy, into your creative, into your soul's blueprint, why you came here on earth, into your soul purpose. The journey is key. The journey, the detox, the surrender, the balance are all keys to this journey. Once you start to learn how to work with the journey, how to detox, how to surrender, how to balance, then the journey really starts to change. And divine masculine comes in and starts to show you that frequency. We are starting 30-day detox on the 1st of October, 30 days where I support you every single day in step by step process in how to shift, get out of the fear-based energy, get out of the chaos, get out of the endless searching and start to bring the energy and frequency back to you. Once you start to do this, your journey really starts to change. You can step fully into that surrender, and then you can start to really balance the energy and frequency as divine masculine starts to weave back in to the frequency and energy. It's all on my website, www.catsacredsoul.com.